Welcome to Let's Wine About It, where we sip, spill, and heal together.
Cheers.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Cute.
Okay.
I like her.
She's cute. I love the white sangria. Like, it's very classy.
Yeah.
It's not too heavy on your stomach.
I like. I've never had that. Cute.
Yeah. So, how about you introduce episode 2, sis?
All right. So this is a Manifest and Moscato, our little twist with our white girl here, our sangria. And this episode is all about where we are headed. So we kind of introduced ourselves to you all. And now we are here to kind of let you all know not only who we are, but where we're trying to go. And in lieu of that, let's get right into it. So, if someone was to ask you right now, what's your main hustle or hard work, what would you say?
I feel like my main hustle is kind of like my hard work because I really want to like engage with the youth and kind of have like a voice to them to let them know like life is not what it seems on Instagram, because I feel like a lot of the youth take social media and the internet so serious, overly serious. And so I just want to be able to kind of like guide young girls and let them know like what you see online is not who you have to be in order to be successful or to get attention or to have a successful relationship. So I feel like my hard work and my main hustle, they kind of go hand in hand. I'm not where I want to be as my hard work yet, because I do want to give like to homeless people and stuff like that and have those kind of like homelessness initiatives. But step by step, you know what I'm saying? Yes. All right. So what about you? What's your main hustle or your hard work?
I think it's pretty much the same, just public service as a whole, being able to show up for people, show up and show out for people. That's one of the values that I really value. I love service. I love being in support of people and certain organizations and things I hold true to. So definitely that. But I want to do it on even larger scales, like getting into the criminal justice system, things like that, like real advocacy for people, like serving people, going before others. Yeah. I'm really interested in seeing how that's going to go. I'm excited. I'm really excited. What would you say what season is this for you? Like, we're in a season of harvest. Are we building? What is the vibes right now? What's going on?
I believe that I am in the season of building. I feel like this is about to get deep. I need to take a sip. Oh, okay.
Serious.
She's strong. Okay, she got a kick. I feel like I'm in my building season because I feel like how buildings work is usually you tear infrastructure down and you build upon that same ground. So I feel like I'm still in my same structure of who I am at the core, but that I'm building different values, different ways to communicate. I'm kind of like trying to build on a healthier surface
of that,
of my core. Yeah. Okay. So what about you? Are you in your harvest season or your building season?
I am definitely not in my harvest season, honey. I can tell you that. I am definitely in my rebuilding era as well. Yeah. I'm in a season of propelling forward, you know? And with that comes like you having to sow seeds, you know? You having to sacrifice. So I'm definitely in, okay? Cheers to sacrifice.
Yeah. So, you know what it took,
okay? So get here.
Man. At this very moment, girl.
I'm just I'm sacrificing a lot. Yeah. A lot of things. And I'm grieving a lot of things and people as I'm elevating, you know? And It's a very rigorous process. It's not an easy thing to go through, but I'm building. I'm still building, and that's the best part. So definitely in a building era.
Yeah.
She's in her building
Yes.
era. For the seeds that have planted.
Right.
Like I soon will be artists, I know. But right now I'm just building.
And it's hard when it's like you're navigating so many different aspects of your life in that season. It's like it's very hard on an individual. It's kind of like, dang if I do, damn if I don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like in those moments we don't see
that,
like that. What you put in now is how you create your future. And so, like, yeah, I definitely did that.
It makes sense. The work that you do right now determines where you're gonna be. Are you gonna be in the same place?
Thank you.
Are you gonna coulda, shoulda, woulda?
Hello.
Or are you gonna have it? You know? That's the difference.
I agree. All right. So, what dream is tugging at your sleeve the most right now?
Honestly, just tapping into my career more. Like that's all I'm thinking about. And it's like so crazy. Yeah. Tapping into that field because everything that I planned and how I've gotten here is just coming into fruition. And it's 1 year down. I'm halfway through the commitment for what I signed up with. And it is such a surreal feeling. It's exciting. I'm excited. The time has officially come. I swear that's all I think about. I'm just constantly thinking about ways that I can, be better and do better when it comes to that. And I'm just intrigued. I'm trying to engulf myself in all of it, like engaging with it in my phone so it's on my algorithm. I just started Scandal. Like just the little things, like I'm super duper excited. And
I love a Scandal. I love
it's my first time ever watching it. I've never seen it. This is my first time. I've saved it for this moment. I was how to get away with Murder Girl. That was me.
I love both of them.
I can't wait to watch Scandal though.
Scandal is amazing. Kerry Washington is phenomenal.
Clock that T.
Like all of those cast, that whole cast of Scandal was amazing. It's so believable. I love that whole.
I can't wait. I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I'm ready to see.
Yeah.
What about you, Miss Ma'am? What's tugging at your heart sleeve? What's pulling on your heartstrings?
You guys would never believe it. I want to do an EP.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
I want to create maybe a couple of songs and actually go to the studio and drop it and just say that I did it, because as a young girl, I always wanted to sing. And there was a moment, guys. I'm finna take out on a little history trip.
Real quick.
History lesson. On the magic school bus.
Okay.
That's science though, but anyway. Yeah. Okay. When I was younger, I actually recorded a song with Big Cat Records, which is like which was a local record label here that has signed Gucci, a couple of other artists. I can't think right now. I don't know how. I just got a brain freeze or whatever. But anyway, I recorded my song.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then so that was the first time I ever was in the studio and I recorded a song. And I also had recorded a song with.
So you did like real studio sessions?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then there was a time when I recorded a song with a good friend of my brother's, and it's called Splashing With You, Baby. Skrilla, shout out to you. Put me on the track. I appreciate it.
And shout out to Skrilla and shout out to Skrilla.
But we never really put it out there or anything like that. But those were my two instances where I was in like the studio, and then it was the one time I kind of like went with somebody else who was recording and like recorded a little snippet of a song. But I really do want to go in the studio and do a full out EP, 3 good songs.
Yeah.
And I want to put it on all platforms.
And just see it.
Yes. And see what it generates, because I do feel like I'm talented. And like, I'm not trying to be the next Whitney Houston or Beyonce or anything like that.
Not trying to be the next nobody.
But I'm going to be Shan. And I'm going to put that stuff out, and it's going to hit like everything else that I do. Now clock that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Period. I'm super excited to see what's gonna come of that. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
We just low key left a studio session, nothing official, but we was vibing and jamming. She got that hot on the way. So please be advised, this is not a fire drill. This is a real thing. Okay?
The heat is coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Where's that final destination you see when you close your eyes? Like, we was tropical vibes the first episode. So when you put that on and we was just feeling it, where did it take you? Like, where did you feel like you was at?
Honestly, I'm such a simple girl. Like, I'm not a simple woman. Like, I just want a happy marriage. I want a house on the land that I own. I want to have more kids on top of, my son. I have a 7-year-old. I want to have more kids. I want to have a daughter. I used to want to have 5 kids, but I'll settle for 2 more right now. And I just want to be successful. I want to be doing something that I love. And what I love is helping people. So I want to do that and encourage people and show people who they are. I feel like that's my calling. Like, to breathe that life into you and let you know, like, what like, you tripping. Like, step your cookie up, in my Nikki voice, because I'm a barb.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And so I want to be doing something in that instant where I'm helping people and encouraging them and of that nature, and also giving back to the people that's less fortunate, which is like homelessness. I really am very passionate about that cause, because
it's a
America
real thing.
Makes too much money, and to have all these people living on the street.
And what we don't realize, we are very, very blessed. Our worst day is somebody's dream day.
Absolutely.
And it's very important that we keep an attitude of gratitude, because God forbid things really go left. We're probably all a few checks short of being in a very unfortunate position. Okay. So let's recognize that we are very blessed. So I'm glad that that's something that you want to do, because that's a serious issue. And we do have a lot of resources here that other countries do not have. And that's what our funds should be going to. I'm with you all the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone deserves basic necessities, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So, definitely a happy family owning the land. I really want to have a compound with my family and, and vacation as much as I possibly can, because I want to see the world. But I'm not like a big, flashy, materialistic person. I don't need the big things. I need the stuff that matters most to, like, my heart more than anything. So, and where's that final destination you see when you close your eyes?
So when I got ready, I was just like feeling like I was about to be on a resort somewhere, really chilling. That's my vibe right now. Like, just traveling, pouring into me, being places warm, being in the sun, being in nature, being like grounded and shined on.
Yeah.
Okay. I just felt like I should be overseas, getting tan, reading a book, drinking wine, getting massages. That's my final destination right now. Because I don't know what's to come. I don't have any interest right now. Love interest or anything. So I don't know what's my type. I'm relearning everything because clearly my type is not. My type is not even. Okay. So we pivot, but we pivot. So we're just learning. But a lot of me right now is exploration of self instead of other things. And I'm really ready to get those stamps on those passports. Like, I'm excited to do that. I've been looking into a lot of solo travel, just big and small trips, like taking an Amtrak through somewhere and then doing that.
The Amtrak is so
bringing a good book, those type of things. But outside of that, just being able to live a life of luxury. For me, luxury isn't materialistic things either. I'm not really designer crazy or anything like that. But to me, luxury is convenience.
Absolutely.
So being able to not really have to utilize my time, being able to share time with others to get tasks done, things like that. just being able to make my life and others around me just a little bit easier. And being able to, like we said, give back to other people. I think that's very, very important, because the blessings, that really is a huge reason why I can't wait to be blessed.
Absolutely.
So I can give that to other
Be
people.
a blessing to others.
I wasn't kept alone. I have a really, really great village, and just even the people that I meet in passing, it was ordained for my life to meet them. So I'm thankful for that. So definitely that.
Yeah.
Definitely kicked up, giving back.
Yeah.
Literally.
I definitely believe that self-discovery is important in everybody's journey. I think more people need to take a closer look at themselves, because it's oftentimes people are so able to criticize and pick out the flaws in other people, and have a very hard time having that self-reflection in that mirror moment where you can see yourself and your flaws and what things that you need to work on to become the best version of yourself for yourself and potentially for someone else.
And a lot of people miss that. A lot of people miss that it has to be for yourself first. Absolutely. You're not going to be able to fully love someone if you're lacking love within self. So that's definitely important.
Yeah, I agree. You said something else that I wanted to make a note of, but I kind of forgot. So we can just scurry along. I forgot what you had said.
This is why we need a playback. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, because right now we could have had a playback feature. It could have pulled it up. We could have reviewed it.
And I would have got my train of
thought. And we would have been back in the game.
All right. So what small moves have you already made to bring your dreams closer?
So right now I'm focusing, honestly, I'm just focusing on becoming a law baddie right now, y'all. That is my sole goal. Like, I didn't come this far just to come this far. I'm excited to start the journey. I'm eager. I'm antsy. Like I said, I'm just surrounded and consuming myself with all the possibilities of what it could be. And what I've been doing is just making sure I'm at information sessions, making sure I'm in class, enrolling, getting new materials, studying, creating healthy habits, and just keeping myself really engulfed and very tight-knit to the process, so I'm not straying away from goals. And it's hard because you have to be very disciplined with this. But it's now or never right now, you know? So, and
it's possible.
And it is. It's going to get done. Possible. It's definitely going to get done. That's the only option.
Ain't no way around it.
Ain't no way around it. No, for real though. Seriously. What about you? What small moves have you been making? Come on, Miss EP. We ready.
Yes. Okay. We ready. So I feel like this podcast, you know, us conjuring up and finally executing the podcast is one of the moves that I'm making to bring my dreams closer, because it gives me the opportunity for people to actually see me for me, because I do like to play the back sometimes. I like to chill and be cool and like, you know, and people misread me all the time and I be okay with it and I don't even be caring, but it just be like,
that don't even mean.
No, like I'm very cool, I'm very giddy, I'm very goofy, I'm very funny, sarcastic. I have so many layers to me. And so I feel like this podcast is going to allow me to be more comfortable with showing people these sides of me. Also starting grad school in the fall.
Yes.
So I'll be getting another degree. My initial degree is in bachelor. I have a bachelor's of communications. But I am going to get my master's in the fall. So I'm very excited about that. And that's definitely going to bring me up another level.
Okay.
And
we going up. Okay.
All the way
we not stopping. I think we're just living in answer prayers. Absolutely. Because it was a time where it was like, oh my gosh, worried about getting in school, worrying about me getting like, we're here now.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's go time.
Like, there was a moment I was worried. Yeah. You know, like, and then you think about where you were even 3 months ago versus now, like life happens so sporadically. So it's like, what is it? Carpe diem, seize the moment. You have to seize the moment. Like,
it's important.
It's very important. So we got a game, y'all.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
We're definitely ready.
You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, because this is where it's at. Okay. That's what we doing. Yeah. We playing this or that. Okay. Let's get into it. Hustle ediciones. Let go. I'm ready.
All right. So, this or that hustle edition, right? Because we big bosses, okay?
I'm a hustler, baby.
This is
a
hustler, baby. This is a good question for you.
Is it? I'm scared.
Stay up late working or wake up at 5 a.m. to grind?
Oh, no. Stay up late. I'm not a morning person. I'm a very sleepy girl. I don't like being bothered. I will stay up late and kick it all the time.
Will you?
Will you? Today was a struggle, okay? Mm-hmm. It was a struggle, but we're here now. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I wouldn't want to wake up at 5 a.m. Cheers. But I do want to get in a healthy habit of waking up earlier. I just feel like if I'm already working it in the momentum of it, just carry it out.
I feel that. I feel that. Me personally, I'd rather wake up at 5 a.m. to grind. I like getting up early because the world is quieter. And so I feel like I hear better early in the morning.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And it does start your day off better. I will agree. I've never regretted waking up early. I've always regretted staying out late. You know, like you get a lot more done.
My girl be outside to 5 a.m. see me. She's a young whippersnapper. I'm just like literally 7 years older than her, and I be in the house. But I also have a kid. So it's different. Like our lifestyles are very different.
We do have different lifestyles.
We have two totally different lifestyles.
We live two totally different lives.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So manifest in silence or announce it to the world.
I'm definitely manifesting in silence. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Automatically.
Yeah. I mean, because it's so many people that you don't know who does not have your best intentions at heart or who wish ill among you. And I just rather it be something very sacred and special between me and my God.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I think I'm a mix of both, honestly, because I think words have power.
Absolutely.
And it brings it to life. But I also realize that everybody that's praying for you could also be praying on you. You get what I'm saying? And I don't want that. So I'm very selective with what I share. Anything I share, I don't mind being shot down or I don't feel any shame from it because it's like I released it. I'm not holding it to me that sacredly. So definitely discernment with which I choose, whichever one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right. So millionaire mindset or soft life forever? Soft life forever.
Soft life forever. That's so simple. I feel like life has made me be hard. You know, I've already had that because I feel like I'm always just so focused on trying to be better, trying to like bam. But I want to be soft.
Yeah.
That's
I feel that.
I want to be soft. I want to be able to just bask in the luxuries of life without less cares in the world because I'm sure that people with money, they still have issues because they're still real people at the end of the day. Right. They just have money. Like nobody is better than regardless of, status, money, whatever. But it's more so just, it doesn't buy happiness, but it can be convenient. Mm-hmm. And I want to be able to use that as a form of luxury to give myself and others a soft life. Because if my people taken care of, I'm not gonna really have anything else to do. Like, it's less stress with a soft life. Millionaire mindset will make you burn out.
I'm going millionaire mindset. Because I feel like just because you have the mindset of a millionaire does not necessarily mean that you're overextending yourself. Mm-hmm. I feel like a millionaire mindset is like kind of like working smarter, not harder, personally. And when you think about a lot of millionaires don't put the footwork in in their companies.
Mm-hmm.
They invest
people to do that.
Yeah, they invest in other people's dreams. That's what a lot of millionaires do. So I'm going millionaire mindset all the
way.
Yes.
Solo glow up or ride or die community?
Ride or die community.
Automatic.
I feel like growing up, I really had a very small circle. I never really had like a gang of friends. You know, like people have groups of friends. I never really had like a specific group of friends that I, could claim in school. And so I always kind of wanted that kind of relationship with people, but for whatever reason, I guess because I'm so like to myself, I wouldn't say standoffish, but because I am to myself, which does not mean that, which is not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's hard for me to open up to people, so I
branch out like that. Yeah.
So naturally, I just fall to the weights. Like I just chill. Like I fall back a little bit. But I always wanted to have that group of friends where I was just like, in college I had that group of friends. But like just growing up, like from middle school to high school, I never
that
really
you just
had
stuck
that.
with. Same. Growing up I always wanted the big friend group thing, and for some reason it just never worked. Like it was just things that I didn't like. Now I grew up as the only child in my household. I have siblings, but a lot of the stuff would just be catty. So I realized it's really, for me, with people in my life, it's more of a quality thing than quantity. Because you can have a lot of people around you and they don't mean your best interest, at heart. And that's definitely something that I value as a friend. But I definitely would love and do love the fact that I do have people that I would ride or die for. And that's vice versa. So I'm definitely ride or die community for sure. For sure. 2 stars can coexist at one.
Thank you.
Ain't no need for a solo glow up. I'm already solo and glowed up. Okay.
Everybody needs somebody. And I'm very disappointed in the way that society is trying to paint us against each other, as if that's why they do
like we don't need people.
That's why they have all these social medias and all these virtual reality. Why would I need a virtual world when I'm living in the actual world? Right. I'm living in the world. And I feel like a lot of this technology is being created to separate us from one another. And people feel like they don't need nobody, but everybody needs somebody. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's
a non-negotiable.
Everybody needs somebody.
Need human
that is
interaction.
What God is about, and love, and it's about connection, human connections. So I just wanted to say that because it breaks my heart that people feel like they don't need nobody.
And just as a community, like back in the day, kids used to be able to just walk down the street. Right. Like we're losing the recipes, we're losing the gyms. The advancement in technology is scary, and I'm scared for the foreseeable future that it will do more harm than it will do good. The quality of air is diminishing due to the use of AI. Real things are happening. Y'all need to wake up. We gonna keep moving though.
And the cookouts are fading. Okay. Y'all not cooking out.
Y'all not getting on the grill. Y'all not getting the grill.
Y'all not doing the throwback
Y'all
music.
not ready for that.
It's not
Y'all
giving.
Don't know how to line dance.
It's not giving.
It's becoming a whole issue and a whole thing. It's a lot.
Okay, last but not least, this or that. Dream job across the world or comfortable career at home?
Dream job across the world.
Yeah.
Dream job across the world. For sure. I would rather do what I've always wanted to somewhere else than miss out on the opportunity just getting by somewhere I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I would regret that.
Yeah.
Like I would want that for me. I would want to be able to say I did it.
I would love
and I did it all the way.
Yeah.
Like all the way. I
would love that for you. I feel like for me, because I have a kid, I have to have stability. So I'm going to go with the sensible option, which is comfortable career at home, because my son's stability and his well-being is my number one priority. And like we mentioned, sacrifice.
Yes.
I have to sacrifice a lot to ensure that my son is growing up with the values and morals and, nourishment that he has to have, And even though sometimes I take a step, back or a seat back or can't do for myself, I pride myself on always making sure he's comfortable and stable.
She's a mom. She don't play. She gets down. Okay?
I'm a mother.
Okay.
Okay, and he upstairs asleep. Shh! Don't wake the baby.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm a little off a little bit.
It's okay. They'll get used to it. We welcoming in all of that. Yes. We just finished the game that quick. Yeah. This or that hustle edition. That cool. Quick. How did y'all feel? Like, did y'all like that? Were y'all feeling that? What were y'all? What did y'all think about
What's
it?
y'all this or that?
This is interesting. Y'all better drop in the comments. Make sure y'all let us know something because I am curious to see the answers. We have very different perspectives, but one thing that makes the conversations more fun is because we're open-minded when we explain our differences. And so it works out and we're respectful. Yes. So it's always room for conversation. Always. Please let us know your thoughts. Please. We want to hear them, engage with us, talk to us. Yes, we are super excited. Unfortunately, the time has come, guys. We've done it once again. 2 of them. 2. Not 1, but 2. Okay? 2. 2 of them bad boys. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. It has been, once again, a pleasure to do this with you guys. Amazing. It's been fun. Always. It's been fun. It's always a good time. It's always a good time in the vineyard, okay? Love the vineyard. We hope you all have a great night, and we hope that y'all poured up and that y'all enjoyed us, okay? Yes, let's cheers. Cheers to growth, to healing, and to the next 4. Until next time. Until next time.